Round 3, we've got the choice. We'll play first. And let's see what we got here. Well, we've got all 3 colors and we got a morph, so I am going to keep this. I wish the Rush of Battle was like a creature, but still think this is a hand worth keeping. All right, it's actually a pretty reasonable draw. Possibly another 5-color deck? Could be. If I'd drawn a warrior there, I would have played it over the morph. Just to set up for a better Raider spoils, but that's alright. Is my morph worth trading for his morph? I think the answer is no, especially after the land draw. So I think we just snap, pull off our Raider spoils, and pass. This forces him to use removal, otherwise we get to unmorph next turn and have a pretty big dude that can draw us cards. Alright, so he did have the debilitating injury, which is unfortunate. So I guess well, if I had attacked, then he would have, even if he hadn't traded, or if he had traded, then he still would have had the debilitating injury. So I think it was worth my while. That is unfortunate though. We were just about to unmorph. Okay, well, now unfortunately we're essentially in top deck mode. All right, so I got his injury back. Let's see here, Dune Blast. All right, well, Dune Blast is in fact a way to get back in this game. I'm just hoping that he plays one more creature, because regardless, we're going to be Dune Blasting next turn. All right, so he wisely probably played around hostilities. I think we're going to play the Horde Mate here. It's a bit greedy, but if I can preserve it with my Dune Blast, I'd like to get some value out of my Dune Blast. And it can also trade with the Warden here, or maybe get some removal out of him, or maybe force more board presence out of him. A lot of things. Plus, I want to be able to attack with my Horde Mate, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right, he had injury. So, I don't know what I was thinking. Well, he had injury regardless. What was I going to do? Let's be real. Was I going to not play a creature for the rest of the game? I mean, I guess I could have held the Horde Mate, but it didn't seem relevant. Alright, well, this is actually pretty good for us. At least we get some value. Feet. Oh, man. What's interesting is, why does this not let you choose? Does anybody else notice how if your opponent just has creatures, it immediately assumes you don't want to choose one of their creatures. What if there is legitimately a creature I want my opponent to have on the battlefield? I should be able to... Can I not choose my opponent's creatures? Is that what it is? If it says choose up to one creature, that means not yours. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. It's potentially pretty good for us. The feed helps. Ooh, that one's pretty good. I'm not playing around feet. I need basically my spells to just have max value when I need them to. I mean, I could have just snap Abzan Charmed, played around feet, but um, I don't like it. I'd rather save it till I need it. That's interesting. All right. All right. So, guess I'm in a pretty tough spot now. I mean, I pretty much have to deal with both of them. Not exactly sure how I can do it. All right. So I guess that does technically work. We're certainly hoping for everything to go right this turn. And we're still taking some damage. Basically, he needs to swing with everything. We're gonna Abzan Charm his flyer. We're gonna Feat of Resistance, block his Trampler, and trade with his Abzan Guide. So he didn't bite. Technically, the Feat of Resistance does bring us out of lethal if he swings with the Trampler next turn, as well as the Abzan Guide. Horde Chief. Yeah, that's actually really good. So we swing with the Hate Blade. Do I use the Raider spoils? I'm not, need to think about that. Here's the thing. I think I do. He would be able to trample, but we have the Horde Chief now to block. I feel like I need cards, because I need to find an out for this Tuskguard Captain. Okay, so now we play Horde Chief. We also play Student. We pass. We leave up Feet of Resistance. I kind of need him to block this turn, so I got to do that. If he outlasts, it's pretty good for us because we can completely refill our hand with Raider spoils. I think we have to pretty much rush a battle next turn regardless. We just need a bunch of life here. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. He doesn't really have a great attack here. It's better for us if he attacks, for sure. Because we just block Hateblade token there, take 4 trample, go to 1, trade with the Abzan Guide. Yeah, he's not interested either. So I kind of want him to outlast, because then we get a nice shot at rush of battling him, which I'll definitely do, because we'll just gain a bunch of life. He's not outlasting, though, which is really interesting that he chose not to outlast. I'm actually a little bit confused to why he didn't. That seems strange to me. What else can I do? I can swing with both my Hate Blades. I can rush of battle, swing with my Hate Blades. He has no cards left in hand either, so that would gain us 9 life. He's not going to block. We get to draw 2 cards. It lets him crack back, but we're going to have an Abzan Guide too. I kind of feel like gaining 9s here is a good idea. I don't want to randomly die to Arrow Storm, even though he's only got 1, I guess, red source. I think the wisest idea is to rush a battle, swing in. I want to draw 2 cards. This seems like a really good opportunity when he's in top deck mode. I mean, I'm using a really powerful card that we have, but I feel like we need to progress here. So let me think about this. I can still 10 resources for... Yeah, I can still play both too. So let's rush a battle. Swing with Hate Blades. Think he's not going to block. I'd be surprised if he did. That's pretty surprising. I wasn't expecting that. Skull Hunter, no cards in hand, so I think we just hard cast our other warrior and pass. Drew a land. Probably should have kept the land, to be honest. Certainly doesn't have a good attack. He should have kept the land in his hand and then attacked if he was planning on attacking. It's pretty clear he shouldn't attack now. He just gets a really bad... I mean, I guess he kills two of our guys, but we're still in much better shape. Actually, I would just take it. What do we crack? We crack in on him, just way too much damage. So, at least now we get to crack in with Hate Blade. You can't really block. Drawing is good. You can't really outlast either. Raider Spoils is broken. Sandstep. Get another warrior out there. Pass. Didn't make him discard, but I think at this point in top deck mode, he's just going to be playing spells. I guess he could have potentially held up a spell. Might have been better to hold up the Skull Hunter. But I do feel like he's just going to keep... Alright, well, now he's got pretty good value, I guess. Alright, I don't think I attack into the morph because he just gets to draw a card and eat my Death Touch. So I think we have to... Could attack with the Abzan Guide, actually. That's probably the best. Let's do that. I want to leave the Hate Blade back because of the captain, though. So 5 power guy into his dude. If it's a Ponyback Brigade, I guess it's pretty bad for us. I mean, I want to draw cards here too, but can I comfortably do that? I guess I can swing with a few guys. Maybe I swing with everything but the Hate Blade. If this is a Ponyback, we're in some trouble. He did Outlast, which tells me he's got some confidence in what it is. As long as we're gaining life with our Abzan Guide, I think we're okay. So let's swing everything but the Hate Blade. I want to draw some cards here. I mean, yes, we're sacrificing something, but I think it's worth it. That's pretty good. Let's just start hard casting some guys. Could have throttled his morph, but didn't seem worth it. I really do think Raider Spoils is one of the most underrated cards in this format. I've had multiple people criticize me for picking Raider Spoils over other picks. I think they really fail to realize how good pumping all your creatures regardless of creature type and then giving that draw card bonus is just insane. Just absolutely insane. Horde Chief, very good. Okay, so I think we just swing with everything but the Hate Blade. Just draw cards like crazy. We can always throttle something if we have to. We're also gaining more life. See what he flips up into. Okay, well, that's tolerable. Still gaining life. Yep. Oh, wow. So I guess I had lethal with the Hate Blade. I didn't even realize it. Jeez. Discard your card, sir. All right, he's just conceding, not going to show us. Raider spoils for the win, everybody. Could not be, that was like the best that Raider spoils plays, is that way, where it's just kill my guys, I don't care. I'm going to draw more cards off the ones that do get in, play more warriors, continue. Insane with Horde Chief, absolutely. So that worked out well for us. Our opponent looks Temur, right? Or was he even more than that? Now I feel silly not knowing. I feel like he was a Temur deck mostly. Not really a stalled board state sort of deck, so I don't think we need the Dragon Throne. He does have good creatures, so Despise is an option. He is capitalizing on secret plans in that deck, but we don't have any outs for that. I think that we're set up reasonably well against him. I could do the Despise over the Snakeskin. I kind of like how the Snakeskin plays against him, though. He did have a Savage Punch. That seems to be the only thing that can really deal with us in that way. I think we just try again. This is a great hand. We're going to do the turn 2 Skull Hunter to get the Horde Chief. No value on the Skull Hunter is okay. All right, well, change of plans. So now we're on the Student into Horde Chief plan. All right, he's much more than Temur, so obviously I was not paying very close attention. So he plays a Morph. I play a land and snap attack into it. See if he's willing to block. I feel like he's not, but we'll see how confident he is. All right, so now I just do Horde Chief. Next turn, Abzan Guide to set up for a nice unmorph. Seems pretty reasonable. Tuskguard Captain's a pretty good one. Ooh, Skull Hunter for double discard. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think I want to do that this turn. He'll be left with one card in hand. So I think that we swing with Horde Chief because he has to double block to kill it. He could Barrage of Boulders us for pretty good effect. So I think we just double Skull Hunter here. Let's make him discard. Brings him down to one card, which is pretty good. Oh, geez. Wait a second. Getting rid of the Death Frenzy. So basically Mind Rot him. Jeez. What is that last card? He could just be discarding black spells because he doesn't have a black resource. That would also make sense. Parapet, pretty good blocker. And he's outlasting too, which is surprising. Throttle, it's okay. So I guess that we go like this. We're going to do the guide. I think we're going to do the guide here. And the reason being because if I get my 5th land, I want to be able to comfortably attack into that. Horde Chief gives us more board presence too, which is going to be good if we get Raider Spoils or Rush of Battle. But, well, I'm trying to think what Abzan Guide really does for me. Let's just play the Horde Chief. If I get a land, I like that I have the Raid right now. He discarded his Death Frenzy, so unless he's got another Death Frenzy in hand, I feel like he got rid of his board wipe, but I'm not sure. If I find a land, I can always throttle the Tuskguard Captain, unless he outlasts here. But even if he outlasts, board presence is pretty mighty. I guess he could have Barrage of Boulders, too. Barrage of Boulders would have been pretty brutal. I think I'm much less concerned about Savage Punch. Yeah, I think if he had Barrage of Boulders, he would have snap played it there, but maybe not. All right, Abzan Charms. We can take care of the Tuskguard Captain. Yeah, I think we just do that and swing. Actually, I was going to say we can Abzan. We can get the blowout play potentially. Unless his last card's a Force Away. Here's how it works. We attack with everything. We Abzan Charm. It's going to pump our prowess, yeah. I think we swing team. This is, I don't think it's that dangerous. I think it's actually just a pretty reasonable play. He's going to go Captain, Horde Chief, Morph, Student, ideally. And then we Abzan Charm, pump our Horde Chief. All right, he didn't do the ideal block, but he certainly did good enough where this is going to work the way we want it to. I think pumping our guy is better than exiling his guy. He ate a token. That's not that bad. He also took some damage. He's also missing land. All right. Can tolerate that. Very good. Get our Raider spoils. Get our prowess. Draw some cards. Unfair advantages from Raider spoils. I drew well. I did draw well. Okay, well, we won another one. That's awesome. Raider spoils. Raider spoils, folks, please. Please stop saying this card's not good. I'm begging you. Or keep saying it's bad and then pass it to me. I'll take that too. Either one's fine. But that was enjoyable. Master Pearls did some work. Abzan Charm, of course. Dune Blast, of course. Yeah, it was a good deck. It played well. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.